Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot, a man with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands. Now, today we are in a town and we're in the East Riding of Yorkshire, and this is one of those towns that people have been wanting me to do for quite a while. Loads of people have been asking me about this one. Now, take a look at this. Isn't that impressive? This has to be, as religious buildings go at least, one of the best I think I've probably ever captured on this camera. You will find this in the town and the civil parish of Howden. So hopefully you'll have got the impression already that Howden is full of things to see. I've only done one street and I'm not even at the end of it yet, because it doesn't end until up there. And there's so much to see already. It's fantastic, loads here, and there's loads more to come. Now the next thing we're going to is Howden Park, and the entrance to that is just there. Now, because of the size that Howden is, there are going to be some areas of this town that I don't go to. And one of those areas is a residential area that's right behind me as you look at this shot. So obviously you've got the park there behind me, and there's a row of houses you can just about see. That area is Treeton. No, not the Treeton in South Yorkshire, in Rotherham, no. It's an area called Treeton, and it's mainly residential, and we won't be going to that. So, be prepared, guys. I won't be covering all of Howden in this video. It's impossible, it's too big. So, if there's anything in Treeton or anywhere else in Howden that I don't go to, please do let me know if there's anything interesting that I can add to the roundup video. Speaking of interesting things, I'm walking towards one right now. Let's have a look and see what this is. Now, do you remember the Rawcliffe video and I asked about petanque? Well, I've just found the answer. Here's Howden's version. Howden Ashes Petanque Court, a public court for playing bowls. Now, I believe that's a French game, isn't it? You usually play that at the seaside, don't you? I seem to remember playing that when I was a kid on the beach. So yeah, that's apparently what you do with one of these courts. If you remember, we saw one of these in Rawcliffe, and this one here in Howden is right in front of the Bishop's Manor house. Let's go and have a closer look at that. What I'm trying to do at the minute is time it perfectly so that I can catch the chimes of Howden Minster. They chime every 15 minutes. So I'm just trying to take a few more shots of the town centre just to kill a bit of time, because they've literally just chimed as I came out of Ashes Park. Timed that a little bit wrong. So hopefully in 15 minutes time I'll catch them on the camera. Can't really reach that one. I'll have to tell you what it says. It's number 5 Marketplace, and it says this shop has been a butcher's since 1867, having previously been a grocer's and a candle maker's. The decorative tiles on the shop front were added in the 1920s by the then owner Frank Moore. During the Depression of the 1930s, Mrs. Moore ran a soup kitchen here twice a week using spare bones and vegetables given by other shopkeepers. That one's a little bit too high for me to catch on the camera. So what an impressive building Howden Minster is. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm actually a little bit surprised that this isn't some kind of tourist attraction. You know, one you have to pay for. You can just walk through this. You can walk through from the town centre to the other side, to another main road. It's fabulous that you can get this close to a piece of history this amazing. Now, I've got 5 more minutes and these bells should chime. I don't want to make this video wholly about Howden Minster because I could go on for hours about this place. The door was open. Now, let's see what we can find inside this cavernous building. Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not a religious person, but I can certainly appreciate a building like Howden Minster. It's absolutely phenomenal. one thing that struck me in there was the size of it, the huge cavernous space, how tall the roof is. Unbelievable. It's certainly one of those buildings that I've probably missed some things in, but I could make a video about Howden Minster and it could go on for hours, but we've got other things to see here too. But certainly that is the centerpiece of this town. Let's see what else we can find. Fair to say everywhere you look has some kind of plaque on the wall. So I've just done two there, and there's one on this building opposite me now, so I'm going to check that out, and then we're heading that way because there's a rather interesting building down there which won't have any plaques outside it, but it is something that's really important to the town of Howden. Now stick around, because in a short while I'll be taking the car up Station Road, because there are two landmarks which I want to cover up there. One of them of course is the station, and the other one is a windmill. was a little bit of a bonus. I didn't know about Crescent Park, and the only reason I came across here because when I went to the fire station I noticed the sign that said Crescent Park above this area here, and I thought I'd have a wander across. There you go, something a little bit extra for you, because that wasn't supposed to be part of my route. Okay, speaking of my route, I'm now going to go back past the fire station towards the police station and the army cadet hut, and back onto Halegate where I began, and then we're going to go for a drive. I'll put the camera on the dashboard and I'll see what else we can find in Howden, and eventually we'll end up on Station Road at the station and the Windmill. Okay, so we're back at the car here on Halegate, and now we're going to take a drive. I'm just going to give you a little briefing of the route. So I'm going to head up Hull Road and rejoin the A614, and then I'm going to drive down towards Boothferry Bridge before turning towards Nedlington. I'll make a little stop there just so I can get the village sign, the town sign in this instance actually, for the thumbnail. And then we'll drive back into Howden via the medical centre. There's another church I want to see. And then up Station Road. I think I've got that right in my head. Hopefully I have. So yeah, the GoPro is going on that dashboard. Let's go and see what else we can find in Howden. Okay, this is another one that I'm struggling to reach because of these plants here. So this is the old police station, built in 1843. Designed by Henry Lockwood, who erected similar buildings in Driffield and Market Wheaton. Okay, to finish this one off, I've come to Howden Windmill. There is a sign here that says this is private, but thankfully the owner of this land was here at the time. So I've actually managed to get in and have a little shot or two of Howden Windmill, which you can see there, and the ponds that are right next to it. Let's go and have a look at it. And with that, that's just about it for the parish of Howden. And I know full well I will have missed things because it's such a big place. But you guys, you can help me. If there's anything that I've missed that you think I maybe should have included in this video, please do let me know, because they will go straight into the East Riding Roundup video. That's Howden complete. One of the ones which I was looking forward to, which is why I've left it for a while. I did the areas around it, and now I've completed Howden town itself. Time to move on to my next one then in the East Riding, which thankfully is not too far away. So I've been Andy, and this has been the parish and the town of Howden, and I've been the Village Idiot, and I'm out.